Hello balloon artists! For today's tutorial I've got some troubleshooting tips for working with aqua balloons. Hi, I'm Melanie from Balloon Artworks here in Derbyshire in the East Midlands. Before we get started, I just want to clarify what I mean by aqua balloons. I mean these, and very specifically these. When I'm talking about aqua balloons, I don't mean balloons that you put water in. I don't mean any kind of clear balloon. I mean very specifically Aqua Balloons, the brand name. So they come packaged like this. The packaging is not fancy. You buy them in a set of 10 and they have this very distinctive pink film covering. So that's how they arrive. And I do get wholesalers contacting me very insistently saying that they stock aqua balloons, and you know, we have to go through the whole song and dance of you know, me saying this is what I mean by an aqua balloon. I don't mean a Bobo balloon. I don't mean, you know, something unbranded. I'm talking about this. Okay, so now we've established that, I'm going to be using today the 125mm, 12.5 centimetre aqua balloon. So it's what I call the small version. There is one that is even smaller, which I call extra small, but I call this the small one. 12.5 centimetres or 4.9 inches, okay? And when we start to inflate this, the first thing that you might encounter is you might have a little bit of difficulty opening the neck of the balloon. So just rub it between your fingers, and that should, if you just sort of give it a rub, that should open the neck a little bit. Today I'm going to be air inflating using a hand pump. If you want to know about helium inflation for the aqua balloons, check out my video here. I have a separate tutorial, okay? So we just want to put the hand pump into the neck of the aqua balloon, okay? And you will see that this plastic film starts to peel away, okay? Well, grip hold of that at the neck just around the nozzle here, and then just start to inflate. Once you get to this point, stop, okay? And just pull this apart, okay? So pull off plastic wrapper, pull it out of the way, and then just grab hold of it, okay? And then start to inflate, okay? Now, the things to look out for. The particular query that I had this week was the person saying that the seam around the aqua balloon was off to one side, so it wasn't central. Now mine is a little bit overinflated at this point on the right hand side compared to the left, so that we've got an imbalance between the left and right side. So I talk in my training videos about looking at the left and right balance, and if you do want to know more about the aqua balloons, then check out my training series on aqua balloon techniques. I've got a whole training series, video training series dedicated to the different techniques, how to create snow effects, working with glitter and confetti, making special effects. So check out that. I'll leave a link in the description below. Okay, so I'm going to pump this up a little bit more because it is going down because I'm hanging on to it and chatting. So you need to keep an eye on where that seam is. As much as possible, try to inflate in an upright position, okay? And you will find that as you inflate, that left-right balance will start to sort itself out. However, there are a couple of caveats there. If you have left the protective film on too long whilst you're inflating, if you don't remove it quickly enough, it will distort the shape of the balloon. So it will pull, you'll find it will pull on one side more than the other, and that will affect the balloon's ability to correct the left-right balance as you're inflating. So make sure that as the protective film starts to split away when you're inflating, you pull it down and grab hold of it. So that's one thing to be aware of. The other thing to be aware of is to inflate to the correct size. Aqua balloons have a range size range that you can inflate to. So with this, it's between 5 and 9 inches. So you can inflate between 5 and 9 inches, which is 13 centimetres or 23 centimetres. So within that range, the Aqua Balloon will be quite happy. You should get a nice balanced balloon, provided you have removed the film. Okay, so I have my slide and size here on the table set up to 9 inches. So I'm going to carry on. Stop talking. I'm going to carry on. And actually, I'm just going to get rid of this now because I've been hanging on to it for too long. And I'm going to inflate. Okay, so I'm going to just check the size. And when I'm sizing it, I size this way. So I have the seam going round and I put it on my slide and size this way. So I size between the seam, okay? It's not a perfectly round balloon, but it is very, very close. So those are the main reasons why you will get a balloon that is lopsided, basically. If you have not inflated the balloon fully, so if it's underinflated, you will get an imbalance between the sides. And if you have left the protective wrapper on for too long, that is another factor, because as I said, it does hang on to one side and tug on it, and you need to get rid of that as soon as the balloon starts to split apart. Okay. The other question I get asked quite a lot is about tying. So one of the things that people have bought my videos, they sometimes then start to do their own thing. So I know that some people have started tying the Aqua Balloons a different way. They started to use the technique that we would use with a deco bubble, and this isn't a deco bubble. It feels very different. The techniques we use are different, so it's a different type of balloon altogether. So you don't need to tie it in the same way. You don't need to sort of wrap the 160 or 260 around. It in fact doesn't work particularly well with this type of balloon. So all you need to do is just pull on the plastic and tie a knot. And pull that tightly. So it really is that simple to tie off your Aqua Balloon. You don't need to overthink it. It's a lot easier, it's a lot quicker, it's a lot gentler on the hands than trying to tie off a deco bubble or a bobo. So really don't overthink it. And so long as you've tied a nice tight knot, that should be absolutely fine. You won't get the life expectancy out of an Aqua Balloon that you get out of a deco bubble. So, don't expect the same kind of life expectancy. But you do get a much clearer balloon. So it very much depends on where you want to use the Aqua Balloon compared to a deco or a clears or a bobo. It's very much how you want to use it. For me, these have the nicest clarity. They're the clearest of the clear balloons, I think, and that's one of the reasons I like them. So if your event is a high-end event where the look, on the day is absolutely what you want to go for, and you want something that is perfectly clear, then I would go for an Aqua Balloon. That's the sort of situation where I would use an Aqua Balloon above one of the other clear type balloons. So I'm a big fan of these. Be sure to check out my Aqua Balloon training series, and I do have another video series on advanced techniques for clear balloons. So you might want to check out, that's my Bubble ABC video. While you're here, remember to subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of my videos, which I publish on Tuesdays. You're very welcome to join me in Balloon Arts Academy, which is my closed Facebook group. It's free to join. I hope that's answered all your questions about inflating Aqua Balloon and troubleshooting some of the problems that you can have with them. And I'll see you again in the next video.